Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is December the 1st, 2020, and we're going to have some Monday Night Raw. No big segments, just a Miz TV, and nobody really cares about that. It's just shit is getting attacked. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the show. We had Randy Orton on the guest of the Moment of Bliss. And, ladies and gentlemen, it was just mind games between Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss and The Fiend. Randy Orton found out The Fiend's weakness, and it was Alexa Bliss. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton says he found the weakness, and he said it's her. And then Alexa Bliss has something to say about that. And then the lights went out, and Randy Orton says, "Do you see what I mean?" And then the other lights went out, and Alexa Bliss said the same thing, and then the whole lights went out, and then it turned red. We saw Alexa Bliss in the arms of Randy Orton. Like, she was, like, her body was, I don't know how to say it. It's like wedding people, when they bring them to the hotel room for the honeymoon. She lays on that way. I don't know. I can't really explain it. And then, like, The Fiend came out, and he signs in the ring, and he wants Alexa Bliss back. Randy Orton gave The Fiend Alexa Bliss back, and then he escapes out of the ring, and he says, "Who's laughing now?" We have a lot of mind games. Then we had Jeff Hardy versus Elias in a Sympathy destruction match with the instruments, with like drums, guitars, and all that stuff. And like it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. The 24/7 champion was hiding in the piano. And he ran, and then here comes the crew. Akira Tozawa and Eric of the Viking Raiders. And then Drew Gulak got attacked by Jeff Hardy. Grant Metalik got attacked by Elias. And then here comes Lindsay Dorado to check on Grant Metalik. And then both Jeff and Elias, Jeff hit Drew Gulak with a guitar, and Elias hit Lindsay Dorado with a guitar. And then they continued the match. It was a pretty decent match. But, ladies and gentlemen, and then we had, I guess it's like a broken guitar thing. The back of the guitar that looks like a stick. He tried to jab it into Jeff Hardy to hurt him. And then he stabs the a speaker. And he got himself electrocuted. And then Jeff Hardy with a big giant cello. I think it was a cello. I don't know. You guys can hate me if you want. But he hit him with a big cello thingy. Hit him with that, and then he did a swanton off the turnbuckle onto a table, hit back of his head onto the steel steps. That must hurt. But Jeff Hardy gets the win. Well, we have Retribution. Two people has a match in Retribution. First was Slapjack to versus Ricochet. Pretty decent, not bad. But, ladies and gentlemen, the big part was Dana Brooke came out of nowhere and slapped Ali in the face. Because what happened, she couldn't make it to Survivor Series. Because what Reckoning did to Dana Brooke. And then the distraction, Slapjack gets the win. I didn't know how he won. I think it was a distraction. T-Bar and Maze came out and all that stuff. Ali was doing things. But Slapjack gets the win. Good job for Slapjack. Then we had Lana and Asuka versus Shayna and Nia Jax in the non-title match. But I think at TLC, we're going to see Lana and Asuka go for the tag titles. I think it's Lana's first time to go for the tag titles. I don't think she ever had an opportunity to the tag titles. I don't think her and Natalya ever had a shot at the tag titles. I don't think so. I know Mandy and Dana Brooke did. The Riot Squad did. But I don't think Lana did. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But the winner of that match was Lana and Asuka when Lana pinned Shayna Baszler. Good job for Lana. Then we had the Cedric Alexander versus Xavier Woods. The best part of Cedric Alexander, the mean streak. But now we have a question. Is he not part of the Hurt Business anymore? Because when Shelton Benjamin and MVP was doing their promo onto the New Day, he just ran into the ring, not with his teammates, and then he said some things, and then he attacked Xavier Woods, and after the match, Cedric Alexander wins the match. Good job for him. After the match, he walked away from MVP and Shelton Benjamin. They don't even understand what's happening. Cedric Alexander was just screaming and saying he's untouchable. And even MVP and Shelton Benjamin say, where is he going? We're a team. So is he part of the Hurt Business or not? We don't know what's going to happen there. Then we had a triple threat, sudden death, triple threat match for a shot at the WWE Championship at TLC against Drew McIntyre. It will be AJ Styles versus Keith Lee versus Riddle. I thought it was a pretty decent match. It was enjoyable. But the winner of that match was AJ Styles. We're going to see Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles for the first time ever, and I can't wait to see it. Like I said, I wouldn't mind any of these guys get a shot at the title. If it's AJ, Riddle, Keith Lee had his chance, but if it was Riddle or AJ, I wouldn't mind. Because I think those two guys will make a good match with Drew McIntyre. So, let's see how great this match is going to be. We had Dana Brooke versus Reckoning. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Dana Brooke. It wasn't really a big win. It wasn't really a bad win. Was it? I don't remember. I think she did a roll-up. I think Reckoning was like, was she distracted? I don't know who distracted her, but something got distracted, and then she got pinned by Dana Brooke with a roll-up. Dana Brooke wins, and Ali yelled at Reckoning saying there's no failures allowed in Retribution. Ali is mean. And then we had our main event is a tag team match, and then we had Drew McIntyre interview before the match, and he has some things to say about Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles, and The Miz as well. And then he says, let's get this tag team match going. We got Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus The Miz and Morrison. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I would love to see Sheamus and Drew McIntyre become a tag team and get that shot at the tag team titles whenever Drew McIntyre loses the WWE title. But it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, we had AJ Styles on commentary with his Omos, whatever his name is, the big guy, big bodyguard guy, all that stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end, we saw Drew McIntyre knocked out, I think it was like John Morrison or the Sheamus did it. And then AJ Styles came out and did his phenomenal forearm on Drew McIntyre to make a disqualification. And then, ladies and gentlemen, AJ's telling The Miz to cash in his Money in the Bank, and then he told John Morrison to finish him. He did a Starship Pain, and he's still telling Miz, go cash in. And he told Omos to get the briefcase, because it was at the Timekeepers. And then it looks like AJ Styles was about to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. It wasn't even his. And then The Miz took it away, and then John Morrison and AJ convinced him to cash in. He says, I want to cash in, until John Morrison got flipped over the top rope because of Drew McIntyre. And then a Claymore onto The Miz. And then he was staring down AJ Styles. And AJ did a backflip over the top rope into the shoulders of Omos and talking trash, saying, you're lucky that this guy's holding me back, when he just ran away from Drew McIntyre. Because he did a backflip on the shoulder of Omos, and then he started talking trash, saying, this guy's holding me back, and you're lucky. You're very lucky. Oh, boy. Cowards, man. Cowards. What are you going to do? Good job, AJ. Running away like a big baby. But, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Riddle might get a shot at the United States title because he got attacked by Bobby Lashley later after his match. And, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else matches. We might see the Hurt Business get a shot at the tag titles at TLC. I'm hoping there's TLC matches. Or ladder matches, tables matches, chairs matches. I don't care. I'm hoping there's something with those things. Because it's called TLC for a reason. How many weeks we have until TLC? I know, like, this weekend maybe is War Games. Oh, yeah, let's talking about War Games. They've been having videos of people joining Team Chauncey and helping her build a tank. Her tank there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ember Moon was one of those people. She brought some parts, and she will be joining Team Chauncey at War Games. And Rhea Ripley, I think it was yesterday, she brought a heavy weapon and on her for Shotzi Blackheart's team. She is the heavy weapon. So Rhea Ripley joins Team Shotzi. And ladies and gentlemen, my prediction was right. I think I told you guys. Rhea, Ember Moon, Shotzi, and Io Shirai versus Team Candice. Let's see. Maybe we will find out Io on NXT. We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out. I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye!